Hello everyone, it's Kamaron Leach here reporting for TAZ, and in the hot zone today we have the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. Tonight's the Ailey Spirit Gala, and we have a ton of celebrities stopping here on the red carpet to talk to you and I, so make sure you stay locked in. You're in the hot zone. Here we go.
The hot zone. All right.
The hot zone here. We have Anthony Anderson here from Blackest. How's it going today, sir?
It's going all right, brother. How you feel?
Pretty good. Now, you're a man of the arts. You went to Howard University. You were in the fine arts there. Now, what does tonight mean for you? You've been honored multiple times before. You've sat on so many chairs. What is tonight? Why is tonight so special for you?
Tonight is special, man. You know, the Alvin Ailey Foundation, you know, creating and giving these scholarships back to young artists in our community is what it's all about, to help them fulfill their dreams, to help their dreams become reality. And that's what it's all about, you know, stepping up and reaching back, you know, each one teach one, you know, all of the little colloquialisms that we can come up with, you know, but that's what makes it important, you know. There are organizations like this, you know, that help me live my dream. So it's only right that I come back and I help give back.
Now, one question I have to ask you. You star on Blackish. What did the police brutality episode mean to you?
Well, you know, it's a story that we live with in our community. You know, what you saw on that screen was personal. You know, I've been a victim of it, like many young African American males who not only live in the inner city, but just being black in America. But you know, it's about telling those stories and shedding that light, and also having that conversation. You know, the story came about Kenya Barris, who created our show, you know, during the unrest with the Mike Brown situation. His children, who were maybe 5 and 7 at the time, his young boys, said, "Daddy, why is everybody so mad?" And he had to figure out how to have this conversation with his 5 and 7-year-old sons. So that was the genesis of the script, which was entitled Hope. When do we have that conversation? How do we have that conversation? You know, what do we tell our children? You know, and all of that was in the episode, and you know, it's how we deal with it. It's how we deal with it.
And final question, one thing I ask anybody with some level of success, what is your advice to anyone that wants to be where you are today?
Work hard, persevere, never accept no for an answer. Never look for validation from a trophy, from anyone, any place, or anything. And just be true to yourself and put the work in, and you only get out of it what you put into it. All right. You got it, brother.
The art's critically important, and I've been a huge believer, and I've used my platform talking to Kerry Washington, Debbie Allen, and others about why we have to have arts. But I think one of the problems that we're seeing in schools today, kids are not utilizing both sides of their brain. I can guarantee you, in what I do in media, television and radio, the ability, deductive reasoning, the ability to be able to make decisions was all based upon me having to learn how to study music and read music. And so I believe we made a mistake in America, how we have literally removed so much of the arts out of the school. And I get reading, writing, arithmetic, but the arts, the culture is just as important as those things.
What was your introduction into comedy and acting?
Into comedy and acting.
Was it a Comedy Store in LA? What was it?
No. It was my grandma. She passed away, but she had a really dark sense of humor. And so I used to stay up with her and watch Saturday Night Live, and I would watch Mad TV, and she let me watch all of it. And so I got to experience like Maya Rudolph, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, Molly Shannon, Sherry O'Terry, and all those ladies like kick ass all the time. And then I was like, oh, I want to do that. So it definitely wasn't Alvin Ailey, though.
You know that for sure.
I can confirm. Yeah, no, it wasn't that. Yeah.
So final question, how is it working with Trevor now that John has left? What was the transition for you? How was that for you?
Oh, it was good. They're just so different. One is a dude from South Africa, and one is like a very Jewish man from New Jersey, so they're very different. And it's been really exciting, and it's just so interesting to see, like, after working with John and then taking that sort of core out of that and then putting a new core in, like, it's interesting to see everybody try and figure out how to best make this new show. So.
You next?
Am I next for the hot zone? I feel like I'm already in the hot zone.
That's good. Good job. Thank you.
I said the arts are profound elements of the human experience. That's the stuff that you can't put into words. And when you see dance or you hear music and it changes your life, that's the kind of thing that if you imagine the world without it, it'd be pretty bad.
And I want to let you get to the show. One question I ask anybody with some level of success: what is your advice for anyone that wants to be where you are today?
Be yourself, put trust in God, because if you have that divine connection, you can't go wrong.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Take it easy. Kamaron Leach here again at the 2016 Spirit Gala Awards. I want to give a special thank you to the Alvin Ailey Dance Theater. They put on such a special event tonight here in New York City, trying to preserve the art for the youth. Now, we had so many celebrities stop through on the red carpet, from Anthony Anderson to Roland Martin to Jessica Williams from The Daily Show. So I want you guys to stay locked in here. Kamaron Leach reporting for THZ.
Folks, Roland Martin, TV1 and the Tom Joyner Morning Show, and you're in the Hot Zone.